Okay, we're still in lesson 1-4, properties of real numbers, and we're talking about writing equivalent expressions. So we're looking at problem 3. It says simplify each expression. So I have 5 times 3n. Alright, so we know that we have an expression, and we want to group it differently. So it would probably be best to put my numbers or my coefficient terms together. So we do 5 times 3 still times n. So I just used the associative property where I just regrouped it, and that gave me 15n. Here's another example. I have 4 plus 7b plus 8. And so we know that we can only add the 4 and the 8. So the first thing that I would do is switch positions. So that would be commutative property. So that would give me 7b plus 4 plus 8. Then I would use associative property. So I would regroup it. And that would give me 7b plus 12. And then we have 6xy over y. And so I rewrite the denominator using properties of multiplication. So I have 6x over 1, because anything I can pull out that times 1. And I have y over y. And so I have 6x times y over y, which is just 1. So 6x over 1 is just 6x. Y over y is 1. So 6x times 1, using the identity property of multiplication, is just 6x. Let's look at the guidance. So I've written them here on my whiteboard. And I first have 2.1 times 4.5 times x. So I am going to regroup it. So that's associative property. And that's going to give me 2.1 times 4.5 times x. And when I put that in my calculator, it'll give me 9.45. Okay. And so here I am going to, I know that I can only add the 6 and the 3. So I'm going to first use commutative property by switching it around. So it's going to turn to 3 plus 4h. And then I'm going to regroup them. So I'm going to have to come down here. I get 6 plus 3 plus 4h. And then I can just add, I get 9 plus 4h. Or I can use my commutative property and I can say 4h plus 9. Alright, last one. I write it in black so that we can tell a difference. And I would use my multiplication property. So I have 8. Oops. This line is way too long. Alright, so I have 8 over 12 times m over m times 1 over n. And I just use my identity property. I know that if I multiply 1 times those things, I get 8m again. And so 8 over 12, I can reduce that. They both have common factors of 4, so that turns into 2 over 3 times. I know that my m over m turns to 1, and I know that 1 over n stays as 1 over n. So when I multiply using my multiplicative property, 2 times 1 times 1 is just 2, and 3 times 1 times n is 3n. I hope this helps.